Hey guys, out in the wild today. We're in Central Park. We literally just finished a shoot. By I say mean, shit.
He's like,
When I
what?
say we, I mean myself from GT Photography, Giovanni, and Mico Williams from the official Mico. So we just finished this. I could say is an interesting shoot. Young kid, aspiring thespian,
What's a
acting,
thespian?
acting, a young actor coming up.
Okay.
Uh,
Why a thespian?
oh, that's what they call me. Yeah,
Okay, cool. Alright, no problem.
yeah. So, uh, just finished up this shoot. It was like a really quick shoot, like a 2 hour, if it was that much.
Yeah, it was,
Hour and a
yeah,
half, hour and a half.
about 2 hours.
Yes,
200 after that.
about 2 hour shoot. So, it wasn't bad. I was late. I was super late. My trains ran super
As
late.
always.
I don't know what this guy's talking about. My trains ran super late, so I was like an entire hour late, but caught them at the time, and they actually appreciated me reaching when I actually
Yeah,
reached.
dropping in with the bomb shots. You guys will definitely see them.
Got some cool little concept shots. Got some. Was able to teach him how to, really pose since he didn't really look like he knew how to pose and was like a bit uncomfortable posing. Michael was no help with that since he's mostly used to teaching and posing female models, which they sort of have more of a freer degree of freedom when it comes to posing, versus men where we kind of have set poses that
Yeah,
we
it's
have
a
to
bit
look at.
more rigid. It's kind of.
Yeah, men tend to be more rigid in photo shoots. Sometimes they don't have to, but
The poses
that's
aren't that as diverse most of the time because of
yeah,
like location or concept and stuff like
yeah. Most of males poses aren't really that diverse. We have to, and we also make it so awkward, versus women. They're
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
kind of more fluid. They
Yeah, and they laugh a bit more. You don't have to,
they laugh a bit more. They smile. Guys, them always have to come and look serious. Man, a bad man when I do
when a
them thing,
man.
the man have to face have to straight and everything. But
Yes.
that does really work. Sometimes smiles are actually really good. It's like I can smile here, simple, but some people they don't find smiling
Yes.
that comfortable, especially in front of the camera.
Right. Yeah. Feel like you're being watched. Feel like you're being,
Yeah, you feel like
feel
you're
like you're
being
being
watched.
judged too. Alright, so it's one of those
So
things.
Ethan, yeah, 15-year-old kid turning 16. He's in the as I said, he's an aspiring thespian. He's
It's a new concept.
he's been writing a play for the past 2 years. I asked about it, and to be honest, through this shoot, once I started doing some observations, saw that he's a dancer. He likes dancing.
He
He
does.
likes acting. He's able to portray more poses through dancing and acting versus actually being told, hey, you know pose like this, stand with your shoulders up, do this, do that. So sometimes we have to really observe, or models, we have to observe what they do, their niches, see what they're comfortable with, and be able to relate and to make them relate to what they're posing for or posing to, or a concept to give up.
A lot of things with posing is really mindset. Like if you're in the mindset that, oh, I'm staging this or I'm faking this, and it's gonna be static. Like what do I do next? What do I do next? You're trying to figure it out rather than being in the moment. So a lot of times, what I am able to do, female models, is put them in a state of mind where, or help guide them to a state of mind where they're like, okay, I'm this famous actor, or I'm in this movie, or I'm, whatever the scene is,
Yeah.
it's easier to like guide the imagination of a woman than males. Males are a bit more rigid. They're not as open to like conversation or thinking outside of the box as much. So that's one of the things that I find like personally more
Yeah.
challenging with posing
So
men than women.
yeah, with as you were saying, with males, they tend to they just want to look cool. That's all they want to do. Look cool in front of the camera, look
Good for the
rugged,
ladies.
look good for the ladies, all that stuff. But sometimes you have to let go of that, let go of all of that masculinity. Sometimes, as they call it. But all in all, it was a good shoot. Since I was late, we turn over to Mico to see, get the details on how the shoot start with the people who came with him, like, how were they behind the scenes, how were they helpful, what was their attitude towards the scene, towards the whole shoot itself, and we'll also throw up some pictures, so
Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's New York, man, noise everywhere.
no, I was joking. Um, yeah. So pretty much we started the shoot in gray jacket, gray hat, white tees, jeans, just that classic, walking down the street kind of vibe. A little bit
like
more
a
formal,
like a
but
like a street like a street
like a pimp.
no, not like a pig. Like
I'm
a
kidding.
what do you call it? Like a business casual.
Yeah,
Like
like
a
a business
business
casual,
casual. Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah. So we started there. You see the picture on the screen. One of the first shots. Um, this is actually like a test shot, but sometimes you doing test shots and it just comes out because the talent isn't really paying attention, but they're really in the right place and stuff like that. So that's cool. Um, so it's mostly headshots for this shoot. Um, but you get some general shots of just like full body shots that they can have from the shoot, so it feels more like a complete shoot. Um, so that's just one of the things. There are different shots. There's some that you see, but just like sometimes you do like some fun shots so that they can just look back at the shoot and be like, oh, this is not necessarily one of the shots that you're gonna use, but it's one of those memories that you take back from the shoot. Because like with photo shoots in general, it's not necessarily only the pictures, but the whole vibe that you get on the shoot that you would be willing to shoot with that photographer again or stuff like that. Because if you got great pictures, but you didn't necessarily have a good time, then you might second guess like, do I want to work with this person again? You know. Um, so that's something I always try to do, and I know Gio does too. Just make sure there's a whole vibe in the shoot. Make sure that everybody's enjoying themselves, and keep the vibe up, keep the neutral energy, and just keep everything going. Um, Going forward, there's
All right. So he had what, like three overall outfit changes?
yeah, but
Three.
we only use two pretty much.
Oh well, we could consider it as three, given that the first with the jacket
Yeah,
and the white shirt could have been broken down as two different outfits.
yeah.
So, with the jacket on, could have a completely different vibe with the jacket off. That's a normal thing for these types of shoots where you can have a jacket on, jacket off, and they'll give you two completely different vibes. But so overall there were three outfits. So we moving on to the next outfit now,
Yeah.
the where he took off the jacket, where
And there's a quick tip, like on shoots, make sure you bring accessories because like it's one thing to have like a good outfit, but have an accessory, have a book, have a pencil, have a watch, have something that that your hands aren't just all over the place. Because there's a lot of things like with people when they're shooting, they don't know what to do with their hands. Like you can pose their legs, you can tell them to lean, or they can even be in a lean or in a good pose, but their hands are like just distracting, stuff like that. So that's a quick tip.
yeah, as well as a quick tip as well with the accessories and all. You could have accessories that relate to any of your passions, relate to the themes of the shoot. For instance, a friend of mine, really good painter. If I was telling her to come to a shoot, she would bring her paints, her paintings, her equipment that she uses to paint, and we'll build a shoot around that concept. And I guess I'll throw up a quick picture of her right here. Don't mind this guy. This guy's gonna be cut out. Yeah, so we throw up a picture of her right here. It was a really good shoot, and that's like one of the examples of where you can actually have accessories that relate to the shoot, or that you don't want to bring out. Say, that's your passion. That's what you're gonna do. All right.
Another
So,
quick tip, sorry to cut you here.
all right, no problem.
Is just have like a lot of motion in your why you're doing photography, like, in general, because like it's harder to like get different shots when somebody's static. Like if you're telling them what to do all the time, yes, you can get really good shots if you're good at directions and stuff like that. But for most people, they aren't as keen to all the smaller details. So I would advise just have your talent just move around. Um, whether it is they're gonna stand and just look to the side, others they're gonna keep like looking from side to side, like something like this. Whatever. Just get a lot of motion in there and take shots as they move. Because as a photographer, you'll be there looking and you'll be able to capture that moment.
Yeah. And you'll be surprised what you can capture, even if it's an off guard movement. You'll be surprised what you'll be able to capture. So moving on to the next outfit now, where where he took off the jacket, and I'll
Mm,
hand back over to
yeah.
Michael.
So the next outfit was pretty much with the jacket off. We changed the shoes, some of them, just to give it that more, semi-formal vibe, that just casual without the jacket. The jacket makes it a little bit more classy, even though it's semi-formal. So they're like different levels. No, there's different nuances in it. Um, and you see the picture on the screen. What these looks like, what these look like. Pretty much, just to get like different shots. So it's like changing one element in a shot can be a big difference. Like having on a watch versus not having on a watch makes like a slight difference, but like taking off a jacket or you know something like that makes a big difference. Having on a hat, not
Just
having on
like
a
when
hat.
he took off the fedora versus when he had it on.
Yeah, exactly. Like different outfits cast different shadows on your body, on your face, and stuff like that, and it just adds to the mood. So it's not just about your lighting. It's not just about the main outfit. As I was saying before, accessories matter. Um, we switch it up after that into the more athletic outfit, like we went into slacks, track outfit. Um, it was full gray. Here's a shot of that, and yeah, pretty much just tell him to chill, have a vibe, make sure that he's comfortable, make sure that he's happy. Because in this type of clothing, you're generally happy, you're generally comfy. It's usually soft material or spandex that stretches, stuff like that. Um, so yeah, just tell him to chill, have a vibe, and then make some micro adjustments as he's just vibing. So,
Micro adjustments.
micro adjustments. Well, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there. Sometimes they'll. Sometimes you shoot it and you just the shots are just there. You just capture it. But sometimes you have to like pause. You're like, oh, do that again, or oh, do that again, but do it like that. So those are the micro adjustments that I mean. Not like necessarily just literally posing them, um, telling them where to go. But some people need that. Like some people, like even though their imagination is not as broad, or maybe they're not open at that moment. So you kind of just instruct them, and then they kind of catch on to what to do. You pretty much just stop talking and then start shooting.
All right, so with that last outfit that Michael was talking about, where he was, in gray track pants and all, I made some key observations that, he was vibing to the music that was playing. He seemed to be more comfortable and more flexible with his posing. Once the music started playing, I told him, imagine you're Michael Jackson. How would he pose in a dance? And instantly he went into like three different Michael Jackson
Dun,
poses,
dun, 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 dun,
and
dun, dun.
I'm like, there you go. Sometimes you overthink the shoots. Sometimes you overthink posing. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. It's just it takes some getting used to, especially if you're a first timer. That's gonna be that's
Yeah,
gonna
this
be.
was his first shoot.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
this was his first shoot, and to be honest, he did really well. So in the end, now after we finished that shoot, I decided to get a few little shots, see what was going
Be
on.
creative.
My creative style that
Geomaster.
that everybody's used to. Everybody's used to my creative style of shooting. I don't do this straight up. Oh, I'm serious. Just taking a LinkedIn profile picture. Oh, I'm a business person. I need to look business like and just stay there in one drab position. No stabs at any of the photographers who really do that. You guys do amazing work. I wish I could do that. Sometimes I try to do that and I just can't do it properly. But that's besides the point. Anyway, so I found out, as I said, he's an aspiring thespian. He was writing a play for like the past 2 years or so, you know. I'm not going to drop any spoilers. I'm not going to drop any hints. That's for him to really, put out there, for him to really get the word out. So I asked him, does he have anything, relating to this shoot? Does he have anything relating to this, not shoot, my bad. Does he have anything relating to this play? Does he have anything, he can talk about or say about the play, or evoke a
Showcase.
feeling or showcase a feeling from, taking a picture? So he said yes. He was so ecstatic. He had his playbook, he had his pencil, he has everything down. And I said, all right, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that, and we're gonna do some interesting stuff. And so with that resulted these images where he really felt and really vibed with these images. He first had one of the books that is a famous is a book that he really loves to read. I'll find out that title and tell you later. Not sure what the title is right now, unless
I don't know.
no,
I
we
think,
don't
I
know.
think, I think we have a picture.
uh, we
Yeah.
supposedly have a picture of. So yeah, we have a picture of the book. You can see the title when it comes up. And after that, no, he said that he had his playbook. So I was like, okay, with your playbook, let's see what you can do with that. So he got his playbook. He started writing, started scribbling away, and I'm like, you know what? He's giving a different vibe
Yeah,
than he had with the book that he was reading.
Definitely.
And that was a pristine moment that he could capture him in his element.
In his element.
And it came out with some great pictures, as you can see on the screen. They're really, he really, evoked that feeling that he's a passionate playwright. He's trying to get his message out there. He's trying to get his work out there. He's trying to get his art out there. So that was the end of the shoot. It was a really good shoot overall. Even though I was late, I still apologize for that. But overall, we still got some good shots. They were really satisfied in the end. So all we have to do now is fully deliver these images, fully see the difference between on camera and actually processed. Not sure if any really heavy editing is going on, because we try to
It's
try to
more
keep it
nat-
natural.
it's just a natural
We try to
vibe.
keep it natural. So enjoying the sounds of New York.
The ambience.
The ambiance here in Central Park of New York.
New York City.
So, thanks for staying tuned to the end of the video. Hope you guys, learned something. I'm starting to kind of switch up my video style. So I'm gonna be engaging the viewers more. I'm gonna be teaching more photography. Not only just showing those really nice little B-roll sequences. Boom, a picture is here. Boom, a picture is
B-roll
there.
sequences.
Those epic
Like
B-roll
these.
sequences. So we Michael and myself, we sometimes collaborate, and so look forward to seeing him some more on the channel, as well as other photographers. Trying to build a community where we can collaborate, we can work together, we can help each other grow as individuals and grow together as groups. So again, if any photographers out there really want to collab with us, want to get in on some work with us, especially in the New York City area, you can just email us. Link in the
Hit us up on the
description.
gram.
Hit us up on the gram. Links are in the description. You can find all our contacts down below.
GT Photography.
GT Photography, the official Michael, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.